plot, and we're looking how we are going to do that by editing the same code. You'll be editing the same code, and you'll be editing our box plot, how we are going to in, include a swarm plot within a box plot, and how we are going to write a facet grid using a multi-level box plot. So we'll be looking at the following things. So we are using the same code, we will be editing the code to in order to include more things. So let's say now we need to first remove some of the things. So we will remove the legend here. You can say that we will remove the legend. We also don't want the hue. We'll remove the hue, and we will say, let's say we'll include class here. Let's see if we want to include anything else. So we will include, yeah, okay, let's say include class, yes, because age is also a continuous variable. So yeah, so that will work. So now after that we just need to put a swarm plot here. So for that we are going to use, let's say, sns dot swarm plot. Now we'll copy the same here, the same that we have here. So we'll copy that for up to df. We'll copy that up to df, and we'll put that here. So now we have put that here. Now after that we need a few things. We need to put size here. So for size we will use 3, and we also need to show the color of the, you can say, the swarms inside. So the colors of the swarm inside the box plot. So, and now after that we also need alpha. So for alpha we will use 0.6. So yeah, so let's see if it runs. So yeah, so here we have the swarm plot, and it goes all the way up from up to where we have the data, and the outliers are also converted to the swarms. So in this way we can also look at the box plot. So let's say if you want to change the color into red of the swarm plot, so you can also do that. So here we are seeing that if we want to use a palette, we can use a palette also here. So let's say if you want to use a cool one color, yeah, so I think the cool one color is not in the palette. So let's say we use gold. Okay, so now in that way we can look at the facet swarm plot. So now we will use the facet grid here. So for facet grid we use assigned g and sns dot facet grid, and after that we will assign what we have the data. We have the data df, so we will assign data first, and then we will use column. And for column we will use, let's say, embark town, and after that we, let's say, we will assign a height. We will assign a height of 5, and now we will use aspect we will use aspect 1. So now we'll use g. We also assign the g to the facet grid, so we'll just use g. So g dot map, and after that we'll use our sns dot box plot. So now after box plot we will use our columns that we have. So for columns, let's say we'll use class and comma, and we'll use h, the same that we use up here. So let's say, and we'll order it. Yeah, we can say order, and we will equal the order into first comma second and third. Now we'll use the ordering, and now after that we now it will close here, so we need to move after that. Now after that we will use the title, and you can say the legend, add legend, and you will use the title of the legend as embark, let's say em embark town. So that's what we'll be using the legend. So we will now show it, and after showing, let's see what we get here. So I think maybe there will be an error here. Yeah, so I think there is an error. List of all value must have the same length. Okay, so I think we just assigned some name wrong. So let me see the embark town name. So yeah, embark town. So let's copy that from here, and you can say let's paste it here. So now I think we are missing something here, so I don't know what we are missing. So let's say I think we need the bracket here. So let's say we'll put the bracket here, and after that just one bracket to close inside that, and let's see if it runs. So yeah, I think we don't need, you need the comma here or not. So let's see, first, second, third, and we have an issue here. It's all showing first, first, first. So I think they will use second here. Let's see if we get anything. Yeah, so we were just writing the, yeah, so here's the problem. We were writing that wrong, the column names. So here we are seeing now. Yeah, so we are here seeing that the chart, and that's what we need to look at, the errors that we are getting the errors and what we are doing wrong. So we need to look at the things. So that's how we are going to draw a facet grid multi-level box plots within each, you can say, the embark town, and that's how we are going to do for each of one. If we can change that, we just have to put the names change. So that's how we are going to do that.